Greetings, fellow adventurers, and welcome to Museum of Art and Science. And today they have a megalodon, the largest shark that ever lived, and some ocean of awesomeness. Apparently this is their thing that they're doing today, so we're gonna go see the megalodon. We're gonna go see what else they got in store for us. We have been here before, but there's something new here, so I'm gonna show you guys that. Alright guys, so we have just made it inside. We have some things on the wall, which is the megalodon. This the size comparison from a person to how big the megalodon would be. And then we have the mural of sharks, which is a nurse shark, which is 9 feet. And then we have a short fin mako, which is 12 feet. The great hammerhead is 20 feet. And the great white is 22 feet long. Now I'm like 6 foot, so I would probably make it up to like the fin, maybe a little bit taller because it's not size comparison correctly, obviously. So we are in our wonderful lobby where you can come and hang out and have lunch. And we also have a cool little, I never saw this one before. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna go read what it is. It's like made of wood. It's all wood. Please don't touch. Okay, I won't touch it. It has rocks in it. I'm not really sure what it's for. I think it's just art. I think that's all it is. And then we have a piece of art on the wall, which is really cool. It has penguins. Penguins. It's a really cool stuff. Alright guys, so we have gotten into their exhibit area. So this says, this is a 60-foot megalodon shark. So this is how big the megalodon shark would be. It's kind of like a framing of one, so you could walk right into the shark basically. And you have, let's see, what do we have? We have a spine, a little spine of one inside, if you guys can see that. And then we go, how old were these sharks? Oh, rings, like the trees, so they're identified like trees. So if you count the rings, you can tell how old a shark is. I never knew that. And this will, a lot of shark teeth inside. We got all the shark teeth you could ever want. There's the megalodon shark right there, the big one. And this is how big a megalodon shark would be. So we're basically standing inside the megalodon shark. And as we go further into this one, look, we have a set of teeth. These are megalodon teeth. This is the smallest megalodon, which could eat me probably whole. There's the small one, probably a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger, and then swallow. Basically, you don't even have to chew or bite you, you just get swallowed outright whole. And you can see the difference. The difference is the rows of teeth. That's kind of a really cool shot right there, guys. The rows of teeth. Like as I fade back, that is a really kind of a cool shot right here. Where you just basically go into the teeth. Go into the teeth. So now we have a biker jacket with shark fins on it. We have a biker helmet with a shark fin. And look, we have embroidered shark teeth with embroideries in them. So this is a really cool spot. It tells you about all the Megalodon stuff. Alright guys, I have found some drawers. Alright, we got shark teeth. We got shark teeth. That's a hard drawer to open. That one doesn't open really. More shark teeth. Oh, so I guess it's just shark teeth, guys. Inside little marbles. That's kind of... Well, so we have left the Megalodon. There's a great white hanging above us. And look guys, it says, what did Megalodon eat? Anything it wanted. And this is how much a Megalodon would eat in one day. As star-kissed tuna there guys. It's here, how about the famous game of count how many starfish tuna things are here? I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot of fish that the Megalodon would eat. And look, here's our buddy the great white hanging above us. I think this is a female because of how big it is. And then we have another one hanging above us. We also have some teeth and skulls and backbones. We got some more shark teeth. Oh, we got a hammerhead. Oh, that's really cool. I like the hammerhead hanging above us. That's actually really, really cool. And then we got a sawfish hanging above us. And then we got some underwater dwellers, or ancient sharks. I guess that's what they are, ancient sharks. And this one kind of threw me off a little bit. He's got a really bad teeth. If you think you have bad teeth, this guy has really bad teeth. That's terrible. Is there anything on the back? Oh, there is. Okay. And we have another weird shark above us. Like the horned goblin shark. The goblin shark. Yeah. Looks like a goblin to me. So I think that's all for the Megalodon experience. We're gonna go into the Africa. I think we've seen this one before. I think we've been in here. Yeah, we have. We have been inside the Africa one, but we always like to come in here and visit as we walk around and show you the cool stuff. No, I'm not sure. There's a face mask and another face mask. They're from Nigeria. Let's see. This one's Ivory Coast, Nigeria. Some really cool statues, probably from the same spot. I mean, this is pretty much where all these things are from. It's a mask. I wouldn't want that coming at me at night. I guess these are to scare off people too, because I wouldn't want to come across this at night. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to come across that at night. My facial recognition is going off because it's his faces. It sees faces. That's because these are very close to faces. These are very close. These are the closest to faces you want. So this is for the Africa portion. Oh look guys, it's my favorite thing in the world, bugs. Oh, I like bugs. Bugs are cool. And then we have some fossils.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
And then look, everybody knows what that is. It's an alligator. And then we got a shark. We already saw some sharks earlier. And look, it's an isopod. Or a roly-poly. The roly-polies are isopods, guys. I don't know if you know that. But look, this is like the first ever armadillo that would ever exist. Basically a giant armadillo. It's basically what it is. It's the oldest relative to the armadillo. See? And you can read all the cool information about it. And then we have a fossil that looks like a bird. Looks like a bird got stuck in something. 150 million years old. And then we got the dinosaur skulls, which are really cool. I like my dinosaur soul. And then if you go behind us, it's the world's largest rodent, I think. Huge. This thing's huge. As we walk around it, like it could crush us with its bear hug. Looks like kind of like a bear. Stands like one. I don't think it is. And then we have a mastodon on the wall, or pieces of a mastodon on the wall. And then we have some stuff being broadcast on the wall. Oh, it's a sloth. That's what it is. It's a giant sloth. And then we have skulls, elephant, and then the cave bear. Cave bear. It's a kaleidoscope. Really cool, guys. It's really cool. Oh, I'm being sucked in. Oh no. You've lost me, guys. Okay. Alright, guys, so we're going into basically the collection. This is what we're gonna call this. We're gonna call this the collection. So this collection is of every antique you could think of, and every antique that you could ever want. So these are antique, everything, chairs, dressers, there's a piano in the corner, but I'm going to show you that piano here in a minute. But I do want to show you this awesome furniture. I always love showing off the old vintage furniture. We call it vintage, I call it awesome. Because this is real velvet, guys. That's real velvet, probably. These are real velvet chairs, more than likely. This is an actual piano. It's probably one of the most beautiful pianos you will ever see. And I will ever see. But it's a really, really pretty piano. I always love notating this piano, even though I can't play piano. But this is an awesome little spot, you guys. So guys, this is actual silverware. It is made of silver. And this is where the term silverware came from, because it was all made of silver. Or, hey, look, gold. It's a golden spoon. Probably not real gold, but this is where we get the term silverware from, is because it was made from silver. Silver cups. So we have reached the in-between area. This is what they call the tide pool. And they call it the tide pool is because they see nothing but seashells, sea glass, the sea glass, and we have really big shells over here. I think sea glass is glass that's been in the water or in the ocean for too long, I think it is. Hey, look, it's a bird. Got a bird. It's a black skimmer. That's what it is. It's kind of cool. A pelican. And then we have clam. And we have, all this is really pretty, guys. You can see the blue tint in it. And then look, it's a sea turtle. That's probably a real stuffed sea turtle. That's a giant, how big that thing is. The loggerhead sea turtle. And then we have more shells.
Sea creatures.
And look, it's a sea turtle skull. Several of them. And then as we go into here, we have more sea stuff. Oh cool, they got something underwater, guys. They got a sea sponge. Little sea sponges. And we have an underwater view of something that I can't see. They're live streaming something, guys. I don't know what it is. Hey, look, I see a fish. You guys see a fish? I see fish. I don't know where they're live streaming from. I don't know where that is. So, some more coral. Coral. And then we have more coral, but it looks like mushrooms. Kind of looks like the underside of a mushroom. Then more coral. Coral. And these are, it was coral, but this is probably what it looks like underwater. Okay guys, so we have made it into the second part of the collection area. This collection area has plates and vases and Buddhas and all sorts of cool things. These are statues. There's a chandelier, probably real crystal. There's a chandelier in the middle, and that's probably real crystal. We have a certified grandmother-grandfather clock. Several clocks. We have a grandfather clock right here. Really pretty. All these are awesome. Everything here is awesome. Hey look, it's a mirror. It's a mirror that was probably made with silver. That's probably what that mirror is made from. Hey look! Crystal! Actual crystal. This is actual crystal. That's glass. Crystal glass, probably. And then the real stained glass. Actual stained glass. And the reason we call this place the collection, we call it the collection, is for this. This right here. This is why we call it the collection. Because there are shelves. Shelves of it. Nothing but shelves. Shelves of a little bit of everything, you guys. I mean, crystal, vases, silver. I mean, there are goose, there's geeses, there's swans, there's birds, there's cups. I said cups. I see little models of a little bit of everything, you guys. I mean, everything is inside of this. And then that is a actual horse from a merry-go-round. That's a wooden horse from a merry-go-round. Or a carousel. Whatever you guys want to call it, but that is from a carousel or merry-go-round. Then we have the chairs, vases, birds, paintings. I mean, this is just the collection area. And then we have the guns, the swords, the knives, the armor. We have the draperies in the far back. An actual harp. An actual harp. Probably haven't seen a real one of those in person. And then this is like a little daybed type thing. But this is why I call it the collection area. Because it's kind of just an area of, now that's kind of creepy. I won't lie, that's a little creepy. I'm not sure what it is. It's a Nightingale box, whatever that means. And on the other side is, if I can see it, Vue de l'École Montagnard, whatever, I can't say that correctly. I can't say any of this correctly. But this is just the collection, a collection of stuff. I mean, just all kinds of stuff, just all sorts. It's just everywhere too. It's everywhere. I mean, it's all over. It's all over. Alright guys, we have made it into our final reveal, the final spot. Now, I always like this spot because this is a certified Lincoln Continental. I think it's like 50s. What was that, 48? So I'm really good. Hey, and I always like to note that the key is still in it, guys. So I just wanted to notate that. But it's 1948 Cadillac DeVille. We have a Coca-Cola bicycle. They say this is the largest Coca-Cola collection outside of Coca-Cola itself. So we start our Coca-Cola collection here, which signs in the back. We have a Coca-Cola truck. We have Coca-Cola truck number 2, full of Coke bottles. Lots and lots of Coke bottles. Speaking of Coke bottles, they probably have one of every kind of Coke bottle you could think of. I mean, this is a awesome collection of Coke bottles, maybe root beer, maybe root beer, but this is a large collection. This is one of the largest collection of just Coke bottles. It's very impressive. I love this spot. And then as we go outside of the Coke bottles, alright guys, so continuing the largest Coca-Cola collection that outside of Coca-Cola, we got a lot of good information from the security guy that stopped us earlier. He was just concerned about us videotaping inside the museum, so don't videotape inside this museum unless you ask them up front. I have asked them before, so I think that, you know, it gives me grandfathered in, I guess. I don't know. If he complains at me that I didn't ask, I'll be like, no, I've asked before. I have asked before. So all the Coca-Cola dispensary things you could ever want. Everything Coca-Cola. I can't go over how much Coca-Cola. They even have a Coca-Cola bench. So if this isn't the world's largest Coca-Cola collection outside of Coca-Cola itself, hey look, it's the bear that scares me. Okay, all of these things scare me, especially this one. This one scares me. I don't like it. This one, he scares me. I don't like you either, because I always think you're gonna move. And then the thing full of teddy bears. And from what I heard from the security guy is this is the wife's collection of teddy bears. And look, it's happening again. Look, facial recognition loves it. Facial recognition loves it. Let's see if it pops up. Nope. Not today. No facial recognition. And then we have the bear duplex, which is, it looks like a house. It's a pretty big house, but what? Oh, that's good news. Sometimes I have it too. It might be your reflection. I mean, there are bears everywhere. And then we have the quilts. The quilts. The collection of quilts. This is probably the wife's collection of quilts. Wife's collection of quilts. And as we circle, we have the Coca-Cola Star Wars cups. Everybody loves Star Wars. But these are probably the original, from the original Star Wars. There's a little R2-D2. There you go. That's a lot better. And then we have these Coca-Cola collection. And then Diamond from Coca-Cola. We have a Coca-Cola shirt. I'm tired of saying Coca-Cola already. We have so many things that are Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. And these are all the old advertisements. We have records. We even have a pinball machine or a little game machine from Coca-Cola. I mean, we have so much stuff. I think red is my favorite color now. Red is my favorite color. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. And then clocks. Lots of clocks. And then as we continue, we see the old school. This is what we would see if you went into a barber shop or a candy shop, a fountain shop. Fountains were also known as soda. You know, if you wanted to go get a soda, it would probably look a lot like this. This is what you're getting a soda would look like. And this is your doctor. This is your doctor. All the weird things that you could ever want. This is basically your doctor. And look, see, we got Coca-Cola syrup, Epsom salt. We have all the things that cures what ails you. And then we have a little checkout spot with the old school camera. Of course, the old school camera. You got to see the old school camera. And the weights. The weights, the typewriter, and look, it's a telephone. It's a real old telephone, guys. So before we go into the final countdown, we'll pan around the Coca-Cola collection. Okay guys, so we are in the main attraction, the main event. There's not one, but there's two just sitting in here on the railroad tracks still. So these are, this looks like a bullet train, but it's kind of just a relaxer train, hangout train. This is the back of it, by the way. I was just informed that this was the back. But you can kind of get a sneak peek of what it would be like in the, I don't know, inside of a train going down the tracks. Since this is the back of it, there's probably ashtrays in those seats as we walk down. And this says Del Rapids Hiawatha SkyTap Lounge Car. So it's a lounge car, guys, where you just sit in here and you lounge away while you're going down the tracks. Here's a good old advertisement for it. We got some tables in here. And they got some plastic down in there. And look, they got some souvenirs from the Milwaukee. And then we got, hey look, it's the bathroom. And then this is just a hangout car, another bathroom. And this is the back of the car, where you get to hang out. Hey look guys, I found the stairs. I know how you guys love the stairs. I found stairs, guys, just for you. I found the stairs just for you. And look, there's a bed. This is the sleeper car. From what I hear, this is the Bell's sleeper car. They had somebody close to them die on an airplane, so they decided to take a train. Like a train can't fall off the tracks or run into something on the tracks. There's even Coca-Cola inside of the car. Coca-Cola cups. And then we get to the living room, the living quarters of the train. And this is the Silver Holly, a dome sleeper car. So, this Coca-Cola bottle was number 3 off the Coca-Cola bottle line. I'm not sure if these letters designate that or not. I can't really read them even if they did. But there's the design right there.